there's this pretty common belief among a lot of guys that women like a dad bod physique on a man. And it's in large part because of posts and interviews and stuff you see like this. There's some picture and it'll say studies say that 75% of women prefer the dad bod over abs. Here's why this surprising body type wins hearts and matches, apparently. So the connotation they're kind of giving here is that having this kind of physique is what women prefer. And yeah, that's what they'll say in this kind of survey. I doubt they were shown this picture, but if you survey women and you ask them, oh, like dad bod or super fit bod or fit bod or whatever, a lot of the times they'll say dad bod. And the crux of the question is the devil is in the details. It's what do you define as a dad bod? Me and a lot of other guys, we're gonna think something like this as a dad bod, right? This is probably how your dad looks and how you see a lot of people's dads looking, right? Like skinny, fat, with a little like with a pretty sizable belly, even something like this, like skinny-ish or like normal-ish arms, and then a little bit of a gut hanging out. But that's not what women mean when they say dad bod. And don't just take it from me. I'm gonna present you proof. So let's go into our first sort of video about women sort of exposing what they mean by dad bod instead of what guys think they mean. So let's go with this first video here. As you can see, some older gentleman with presumably either his kid or his grandchild or something like that. Clearly this guy is fit. You can see abs. They might not be the sharpest abs, but they're definitely there. He's got cap shoulders, pretty sizable arms. He's for all intents and purposes like pretty fit, especially for his age. Scroll down to the comments, and the top comment with 120 likes is from some woman saying, "Dad bods are so attractive." Now, this sort of exemplifies exactly what I was saying. Women think that this is a dad bod. Is this a dad bod to you? I don't think so. Let's go up. Like, this guy is probably in his 50s, maybe even 60s, and is probably fitter. Like, I'm confident in saying that he's more fit than 90 or even 95% of guys in their 20s. Like, this is not a dad bod at all. Or it's not at least dad bod in the sense that, like, we normally use the term in everyday language, especially guys. We think, again, dad bods is something like this or something like this, not this. This is incredibly fit, but we can keep going. I'm not just going to show you one example. So here we go on to this one. Some tweet from some girl. Dad bods are the top male physique. Now, again, look at this guy's physique. This guy is obviously pretty jacked. Like, look at the muscle size here. That arm is sizable. He's got even like at sort of higher body fat percentages, you can see the delt definition there, the chest, the forearms, everything like that. Like, the only thing like dad bod about this is, okay, maybe he has a little bit more fat than you normally see on guys who go to the gym, but by no means is this a dad bod. By no means is this guy sort of like giving anything the normal connotation you think of like dad bod, where it's just gonna be, oh, lazy, unfit, whatever. No, this is like a highly fit guy. He's probably like on a bulk or whatever. He's kind of going like bear mode for a bit, but like even at this like slightly higher body fat level, it's like you could still kind of see like abs. Like, again, this is what women think of as a dad bod. Again, let's just keep going. Another one, guys. This is literally all we want: a little body slash facial hair, a little muscle, and a little fat. It's that simple. This is just funny meme. Guy replying to this, oh, girls, I don't ask for much. What they ask for, Superman. That's besides the point, because this is Henry Cavill. But a little muscle. Does this guy have Henry Cavill here? Does he have a little muscle? No, this guy is jacked. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit more, if I can make this bigger. This guy is like jacked for all intents and purposes. Like, those are some big arms, big shoulders, big chest. Literally has abs. So when she says a little fat, like what do you mean a little fat? Yeah, I hope you would have at least a little fat to be alive. But they're like, again, girls are gonna say, women are gonna say, oh, dad bod, right? This is what they mean. Not, again, not this or not this. Okay. Final piece of proof I'll present. Okay. Even the biggest bodybuilder on this earth basically got called out for basically having a dad bod by these girls. Here, just let's watch it.
Can you rate this guy's physique for me, then?
So they called this guy, this is Chris Bumstead, by the way. Maybe on, let me go full screen. Maybe it'll be easier for you guys to see. This is like Chris Bumstead, maybe on like an off season or whatever, not when he's ripe, prime, ready for a show or whatever. They rated him, she said, dad bod. This is, again, their idea of a dad bod. Literally one of like the biggest bodybuilders on this earth, who's on who knows how many like steroids and whatever to get to this level of muscle mass, and this is what they call a dad bod. So again, all of this stuff that I'm showing you and like saying, it's just to convey the point to you to not believe what women say, believe what women do, believe in their actions. So don't believe when they say, "Oh, I like a dad bod." Believe in their actions when they thirst over said guys on the internet and whatever. Believe that instead of what they say, because there's a big disconnect between what they say and what they actually do slash what they actually want, which is clearly exemplified by these examples I've shown you. So no, don't believe that women like dad bod physiques. No, again, when they say dad bod, they mean something like this. They mean a lot of muscle, maybe not just like prime on stage bodybuilder, but they want you to have a sizable amount of muscle mass and like even like faint abs, or again, like it's in here, like, oh, a little bit of fat. Like this is what they want. Okay, so don't buy the bullshit that like you can just have like a dad bod beer belly like this. No, you can't. If you want to attract women, you have to go into the gym and build some muscle. And if you want some help to do that, visit the link in my description. There, I have a free community with a free course that'll help you build some more muscle and help you build your dream physique and hopefully start attracting some more women. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.